Hello everybody, welcome back to the Minecraft Creative Hour. I have a bit of a stomach ache. It is, Wednesday I think. It is past midnight. I have been editing for a while. And I finally get to do this fun little thing where I get to narrate our little adventure. Last time, which was probably 2 weeks ago, I apologize. We turned this frame into a bit of a home. But we didn't finish the home, and so now it is time to do that. You can see that we still have some lines here that we need to take care of, and clean up, do basic house cleaning, finally fill in this retainer wall that's kind of like holding back the dirt and stuff. I thought it was just cool. It's just the easiest way to sometimes you don't need to terraform it to smooth it out. Sometimes you just need to get in there. I'm trying not to sneeze. Hopefully that has been edited out in post. And here I'm looking at the different kinds of colors I have access to once again. And that is fine. That is just a thing that we gotta do. It's all going so fast, honestly, but basically the retainer wall is pretty simple. I wanted it to not just be straight up cobble, which is what I might have done in the past with some stairs. Actually, I should add some stairs, but I also have some walls to help shape it up a bit, and so it isn't flat and boring. Man, that sneeze ruined my life. But yeah, I'm playing around with some designs for the porch here. It changes like 3 or 4 times, but it's not that important. It ends up having a lot of changes to it. It's a whole thing. I should have drank water before this recording, but I didn't do that, and now I will suffer. This ends up with me doing a lot of cancellation of the nighttime and rain over and over again. It messes up some shots. I believe right after this video was recorded, I set up the automatic nighttime and rain canceller. And gosh, it is perfect. It is godly. It is heaven sent. Here we have more window work, and we end up switching over to birch, which makes the house a little bit lighter, makes it feel more like a beach house. And Bird, if you start singing after several hours of doing no sounds, I'll be angry, but I won't do anything about it because, you're cute and I love you. She's chirping. I don't know why she's chirping. But yeah, we're messing around with the glass, and I ended up going with, I think it's dark gray and light gray. The white's a little too bright. Because you don't want just straight up clear glass ever. I feel like, I don't know, it just makes it's just too clean to what I feel like. I don't know. I'll have to keep playing around with the glass. These window shapes are actually going to change my next episode, but it's a whole process. It's a whole situation that I am angered by, honestly, because I'm so indecisive. But yeah. I think this part where I'm looking at both next to each other was me asking my stream buddy which he thought was better, and we agreed. Oak base bottom layer line is good, is pretty. Keep messing around with the borders of everything, going halfway through, kind of adding a stripe, and I end up with this design where most of it's birch with a strip of oak. And this also affects the lower area as well, or the inner area as well. After this, we probably start working on the rooftop, which I am very excited for. It is my best roof ever. Honestly, that's not clickbait. That's not lying. That's not blowing my own horn. It's not the best roof ever. It's my best roof ever, because I suck at roofs. They are difficult for me, especially for big houses. And this roof came out, for me, spectacular. I am in love with it. So there we go. We keep doing the birch work. It is a constant process, and just kind of going back and forth. I wasn't even sure I was going to use the stripped logs, and then this, and then that. It changes back and forth, and the entire process is a conversation. You can have it with yourself. You can have it with friends. You can have it on a stream. It's whatever, right? The rain is so frustrating. I think it's pretty, but it's a little blinding. It's probably hurting stream or video quality, probably, but meh. At least it doesn't have to happen anymore in the future. That is a positive. Yeah, I think you could see me. I don't know if I was just sitting there or if I was doing a command. I guess I was just thinking and talking to my stream buddy. I believe in this stream... Well, I guess I shouldn't be sharing names, but yeah, it was a different buddy. Oh, lightning. Terrifying. Very, very frightening. For some reason, I like the idea of these inner walls staying oak, but I think that changes. Maybe it doesn't change. Who knows? And here we go. We're leaning slowly towards roof territory. This is getting into the roof area. Very exciting. This is so cool looking already. Like the support beams. I never build houses this big. Like the last house, you saw the thing. It looked kind of big, but it was badly built. And that one was already pretty big for me. I usually either live in mines or in like the side of a cliff, or I live in a kind of just modest wooden house. The extent of my decoration being like a cobblestone base layer, oak on top of that, and then like stairs for the roof. And this roof is like kind of experimental. I've seen it done by other YouTubers better, but I've never done it myself. So it becomes a really cool thing. And choosing the direction was kind of weird, but I chose to make it like this is the short way and then the long way is from one end of the place to the other. There's going to be a lot of editing in this video for the audio alone. Jeez, I have to listen through this whole thing. If there is a cough in here, you let me know. You comment down below, you capital letters, and you let me know that I am a dunce so that I fix my act. All right. So I wanted the roof to have a like a shallow edge, or to be shallow, if that makes sense. I thought it wouldn't make sense if it had a very high tipped or a very high triangle. Wanted it to be an obtuse triangle because you only get really high, tall, pointy roofs in snowy places where you need the snow to roll off of the top of your house. Water is not as much of a danger, so in warmer climates you tend to get less sloped roofs because the water just slips right off. Snow can kind of clump and get together and weigh down a house, and badly built houses in like northern regions can end with snow collapsing the home. So this is rather important. But in this climate, we don't need a big pointy roof. We could practically go flat roof and it would be reasonable. And I'm just playing around with where I want slabs and stairs. I forget if around this point I had seen BWO's latest guide on making a Minecraft house that you can be proud of. But I tried to channel him a bit. But I didn't do the stairs that face outwards towards you at all here, which lets me know I probably didn't watch it. But dang, are there some fancy stair tricks for doing cool roofs in Minecraft. If you haven't heard of BWO and you dig Minecraft, check him out. I know he's huge. He doesn't need my support. This isn't me like helping a friend. This is like a famous dude. But he literally makes the best roofs, and he learned it from other people as well himself. But like, this is just the example I have. But his is just really dope, because he can make a tiny house, way tinier than mine, feel very alive, very full, and have almost like a curvy roof and junk like that. Very cool stuff, and I hope to incorporate more and more of his tips into my own series in the future. I like how I got sick right before recording this. Like, right before recording this, my body's just like, hey, you're going to be sniffly, you're going to cough. All these things are going to happen to you right now as you record this audio, and it's going to be great. Yeah, and here I'm messing with the roof. It was a little bit of a difficult choice because you don't have slabs. You don't have hay slabs or anything, which I'm not even going to ask for. I kind of like the challenge. And so it becomes a bit of a tricky situation making the hay work, because building in just blocks is just Well, it's blocky. Ha ha! Ah, greatest Minecraft joke of the year. But yeah, I love this roof because it's like a T roof. Like it has this little part that comes this way towards us, so it's from left to right and towards us on the back of the house. And that's just a more dynamic roof, yo. That's just a complex roof. And it took me a while. I messed up a few times. I don't know how visible it is on here. I edited out some footage that was a little bit repetitive, and there's still some footage in here that's repetitive. I'll be honest. I'm hoping that I can use it to talk about interesting things. But yeah, it was like a real back and forth trial and error kind of process. It really was. Do I leave the oak popping through? I hope I do because it looks cool, but maybe I don't. I don't know. It's a difficult decision because it's so flat to the hay that it looks like it's just like brown. It doesn't look like wood popping through hay like it would in real life. But I feel like I'm a little too critical of how things look when it's like they're never going to look like they look in real life, you know? It's the dilemma. Like, you want to make it look good, and realistic things look good to the eye, but it's really hard to do realistic in Minecraft. And so you're back and forth, and it leaves you in a bit of like an internal struggle, I guess is the best way to say it, you know? This part I keep with the X shaped here, but because this isn't centered, it's my least favorite part of the roof, but having nothing there is more annoying because you see the interlacing hay and how they don't match up, and I don't know how to fix that. If anybody has an idea for how to make the hay look fine there without having slabs on top of it and not just seeing like one that's like north to south and one that's east to west next to each other, if you know a way to fix that, let me know, because I hate it. I really do. It might just be to let the tiny roof, the tiny triangle go all the way into the bigger one and just not stop in that diagonal. That might be the best idea. But if you have any other ideas, let me know. And yeah, the roof edge gets messed with again because I really didn't know what I was doing with this edge, and I feel like one was different than the other one. It probably was, and I had to go back and forth and fix it. And then I was trying to thicken it up, but I didn't want it to be too thick. So it became a whole thing. I need to step back from this mic. You're supposed to keep like, I'm apparently supposed to be like this far from the mic, which makes me a little self-conscious that I'm too far away. But it's like you put your pinky and your thumb and you stretch them out, and that you're supposed to be about that far. And it makes me feel like I'm too far from the microphone. So now that I'm farther back, let me know. Normally I'm a little bit more here. This is my range, but I'm supposed to be like this. Even for things like voice acting, but I feel like I'm so quiet. So I'm just going to try to stay back here for the rest of the video. Sorry for like just breaking the fourth wall. I don't care for it. I don't think it's important. I want to share my experience in video making. It's something that I find fun in itself. And who cares about the rest, right? Just have fun. I guess part of it is also like, you know, I'm not trying to be professional for one thing. And on top of that, it's... I don't got viewers really, right? Like, if people don't like this and it's ruining my chances of having people like what I make, then I can make new different things later. And if people do like it, then I like making it like this, so I can keep doing it. Not that I wouldn't like making it another way. I don't know. It's a very interesting beast because, you know, YouTube, life, creativity, art, not art, let's play, game, who knows? Oh, I hated the mobs, by the way, spawning on the roof. I tried doing like string. It doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. It's the worst. I thought that if you just put string on there, they wouldn't be able to spawn, because you could do that back in the day, but they can just spawn there now, which is actually kind of cool for mob farms. I learned today you can use it to literally just have like if mobs spawn in a farm, you can detect them and make the farm do things, which is super dope. So I'm not like, you know, whatever, but I need a way to stop mobs from spawning when I don't want to put torches on the roof. It's ugly. No one wants torches on the roof just sitting there. Don't make sense. Their only purpose is to stop mobs from spawning. All right, sorry, I had a sneezing fit. I like this one YouTuber who suggested making it, and this is like a thing that's already probably modded, but the idea is you could imbue blocks with glowstone and then have them light, maybe a lot, maybe a little. And that's the other thing. So light the area, right? So you could have blocks infused with glowstone. They light the area, safety. On top of that, he believes that you should be able to have like a negative light that maybe is caused by like a negative glowstone that you can't see the light. So you can have a dark area, but mobs don't spawn there. So if you want to have like a dark cellar in your home, but you don't want mobs, there you go. And here's me doing the, I forget what this is called. Just the upstairs, like, rafters. Yeah. You can watch me do the rafters. I think we're almost done with this part of the video, actually. Holy crap, where are we? Oh, my lord. No. We're talking till 16:29. That's fine. But I need to keep track of that. I'm almost done, guys. Jeez. So here's the shots of everything that has been going on so far. I made final changes to the house, but here you go. I tried not to move and get the stillest shots that I could. As the still shots go, though, he talked about the positive light in blocks, the negative light in blocks, and variable light. So you could put so much glowstone energy into blocks, so you could have dimmer lights, and then you could have like street lamps, and then make the blocks under the street lamp be lit and make it look like an illusion, like it's coming from above. You know. Pretty cool ways to hide light. And there's, as far as I can tell, there's no reason not to do that kind of thing. But I hope you guys are liking the shots. I'm trying to make this thing a little bit more cinematic, and I'm not doing the fast forward. So between the still shots and these slow panning shots, and there's even more, there's so many. I got into looking at my house. It's pretty. It's one of the prettiest houses I've ever built. But I hope you can really get a feel for the island, for the house, for the designing process so far, and how everything looks. I mean, I'll be honest, this is my baby. This is my darling. Oh, wait, we're not talking about other stuff till 1801. Spoilers, by the way. I've spoiled my own video. You're screwed. You've been spoiled. And here's some really pretty shots where I go around the house a little too fast. And around here, I think we start like looking from above. I don't know. But just get all the angles. See, the house is not complete, but it's coming along. It's getting upgraded, it's getting changed, it's getting edited, it's getting little things added to it, and we still need to do the interior. That's going to be fun. I'm not great at interiors, and I might need to watch a few YouTube videos to really improve my interior skills. Yeah, look at that, It's a little too fast, but I dig it. Yeah, baby, look at all that. Ah, yeah, look at that house. It's a pretty house, man. And in the next couple shots, as we move into 1801, I have to say that the house now has like little crossbars and everything. And I basically had to, these next shots were like done because the last shots weren't my favorites, but also because there were parts of the house that weren't done. But I need to bring up a few things up with you guys if you're still watching. I have an idea for the future of a Minecraft survival series where we try to kill the dragon. Survival, but none of the house building, really. Nothing that is not necessary for killing the dragon. We try to do as few episodes as possible and annihilate that dragon. That is an idea for a new series. If you're still watching this, please comment down below if that sounds cool or if that sounds boring as hell and overplayed. I've never killed the dragon myself. At all. Ever. In survival. Vanilla. Myself. Never. So, it's a thing. Next thing. We're going to soon have a Let's Play of Noita. I messed up the recording on the first episode, but I like my first impressions. So we're just going to keep the shitty audio and I'll narrate in places and you get to just see like a highlight reel of funny moments where I realize things about a cool new game of Noita. So see that in the future. If you don't know what Noita is, you'll see. It's coming soon. If not next week, the week after. I'm not sure. Okay. The schedule's weird. After that, we have Drawception. I recorded a video for it, edited. YouTube decided not to let it go up, which is why last week we didn't have a video at all. That was incredibly frustrating. I am angry to no end. I might be angry till the end of time. Twitch. If you have not checked out the Twitch, you are not under any obligation to do so, but it exists and it is cool and you can talk to me live. I like to talk to the people in chat and you can see random bullshit I do, such as drawing and D&D or Pathfinder for the nerds who care. So I like to draw on stream. I do maps. I do characters. I do random junk that comes to my mind. I do outer space stuff. I do black holes. I do whatever. I do requests. I'm not good, but I will draw what you want to the best of my ability while making really lame jokes. Lastly, I plan for tabletop RPGs. I am a GM or a game master. Some of you may have seen my game mastering tutorial series, which will come back. I promise. I want to make more episodes about that, about finding players, about roleplay itself, about GMing itself, maybe about particular systems. And so I hope to see you guys around for that. Sorry to shove all this news at you in a Minecraft video, but I've been thinking about this for a while, and I was like, I should put this on the channel on somewhere, and then they can see that and know about it. I expected news time to last longer than this, so now we get to just look at the house, right? And look at these interiors. Are they not freaking cool? They're empty right now, but we're gonna have that living room, kitchen to the left of right here, and then those two doors. Okay, so we have the downstairs area, cellar, survival stuff. We have what ends up being a bathroom. I was going to think of living room, but bathroom. And then the room left through this left wall is going to be the kitchen. And then over here, when we enter this area, that's going to be the bedroom. Onwards to glory. So yeah, this is a pretty dope home. And I think after this, I mean, we're almost at the end of the video here, but yeah, we see outside a bit. Because I think it already showed the kitchen and everything. We see the little pallet over there. And we get to a final look at the house in the rain, which is annoying. I should have cleared the rain, but I didn't want the shot to look bad. But here it is, not in the rain. From down low. Yes, look at this home. Living room, kitchen, the other rooms, up through the roof. Horrible looking shot, but I tried my best. I really want to get the replay mod. That sounds cool. We get one last look at the house, and guys, I thank you for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my rambling. I hope my voice is not too annoying. But on top of that, I hope you enjoyed the news, and I hope to get some comments. You can like if you want to. That's nice. It's helpful and it gets attention. But I really want to know what people like, dislike, feel, think, want to see, don't want to see, hate. Desires, feelings, and emotions about art are important, and I want to see them all. And I want to see you next time on Minecraft Creative Hour. Peace out.